Hello everyone, I'm Subhojit Panda from OdissaTV.in presenting you today's news from Odisha. First headlines. Baidyanathpur police arrest 3 more junior doctors, including president of MKCJ for thrashing journalist, assistant sub-inspector of local police station, auto rickshaw driver. Congress targets ruling BJD over implementation of Manrega, blames state government for failing to execute the scheme properly in Odisha. Arrested Dhora Samanta brothers had link with Don Raja Bhaiya, says sources at police commissionerate. Police arrests 23 wanted members of tender mafia, including Safo, brother of notorious gangster Tito, after conducting raids at various hideouts in Kendrapada. And Smart City mission projects in Bhubaneswar to begin from July, informs Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation Commissioner. Now the details. Baidyanathpur police on Wednesday arrested 3 more junior doctors, including the president of Maharaja Krishna Chandra Gajapati Medical College and Hospital, MKCJ Junior Doctors Association, for thrashing a journalist, an assistant sub-inspector ASI of the local police station, and an auto rickshaw driver. With today's arrests, the number of those arrested in the case has risen to 9. According to the sources, BNpur police on Tuesday night had arrested 6 medical students of MKCJ for their involvement in the incident. Notably, on 29 January, an altercation ensued between junior doctors and family members of a patient undergoing treatment at the government-run hospital over treatment. On being informed about the incident, a journalist reached the spot and was allegedly thrashed by the junior doctors. Besides, BNpur police station ASI and an auto rickshaw driver were also allegedly beaten by the junior doctors. Police has started investigation into the matter after a written complaint in this regard was filed with the BNpur police. Tension ran high in Dhankoda area on the outskirts of Sambalpur following recovery of bodies of 2 minor boys from a nalla at Sindurapanka village near Haradajor on Tuesday. Family members of the deceased and locals blocked the national highway, demanding CBI probe into the death of 2 minor boys. They alleged that the boys were killed. The agitation of the family members and locals went out of control suddenly, and stones were pelted at police vehicles. Following this, Sambalpur SP Akhileshwar Singh reached the spot and pacified the irate people. The deceased, identified as Fardeen and Islam, had been missing since Sunday. According to the reports, the duo, both of them students of class 6 of Modern Public School, had gone to a market in Sonpalli area on Sunday and did not return. Following this, the parents had lodged a missing complaint with Dhanupalli police station, and since then the police had launched a search operation to find the 2 students. But they found the bodies of the minor boys from a nalla near Haradajor area on Sunday. Meanwhile, the families of the deceased have alleged that their sons have been murdered, pointing to the fact that the cause of the death is yet to be ascertained.
तांकर आज हमें डेड बॉडी पाइछु गोटे नाला रे गादिबा पाई लोग जाउछंती सेठी जगह रे हमें पाइछु तांको बॉडी हमार तांकर पाखरे जो मोबाइल थिला पुलिस तांकर सीडीआर काढी के और तांकर खोजिबा पाई हमार चेष्टा चालू थिला काली भी हमार 3टा टीम जाई थिला अलग अलग जगह रे परमानपुर जोठी भी होबो यदि नेचुरली से माने बुडी के मरि जाई छन तो हमें सही हिसाब रे ट्रीट करबो यदि किछि फाउल प्ले है तो फाउल प्ले हिसाब रे ट्रीट करबो.
Marriage festivities turned into a tragedy on Tuesday when 4 persons from the groom's side were killed and 30 others injured in a road accident at Sarasmada under Dunguripalli block in the district. The deceased have been identified as Baladev Kumbhar, Pavitra Kumbhar, Jalandhar Rajhansa and Ranjita Kumbhar. The ghastly accident took place when the mini lorry carrying at least 33 members of a wedding party were returning to Satlama village in Bargarh. The vehicle lost control, fell into a pit and overturned, killing 2 on the spot. 2 others succumbed to injuries on the way to hospital. All the injured have been admitted to Rampur Health Centre in Bargarh district. 8 critically injured have been shifted to VSS Medical College and Hospital in Burla. Meanwhile, a police team has reached the spot and seized the vehicle. The bodies of the deceased have been sent for post-mortem, they said. In a major breakthrough, officials of Nabarangpur Forest Division on Monday night arrested 5 members of a poaching gang and seized 6 leopard skins and some body parts of other wild animals from their possession. Briefing the media on Wednesday, Nabarangpur DFO Swaim Malik said the Forest Department had formed a special task force to nab the gang, which was active in Nabarangpur Forest Division since last 9 months. The arrested have been identified as Sana Besoi, Kuna Naik, Ranjan Sahu, Bhuban Naik and Niranjan Naik. Of the 5 arrested, 4 belong to Thuamul Rampur area of Karahandi district, while another person belongs to Dasmantpur area in Koraput district. The intra-party feud in the Odisha Congress came to the fore again on Tuesday following a heated argument between former Union Minister and AICC spokesperson Bhakta Charan Das and Odisha Pradesh Congress Committee OPCC President Prashad Harichandan at the PCC state level convention here. Reports said the war of words between the two leaders ensued after the OPCC chief invited former Nadla block chairperson Ashok Chand to deliver his speech at the PCC state-level convention on completion of 10 years of Manrega. At this, Das, who was sitting on the dais, came to the PCC chief and asked him why he invited Chand when he was no longer a Congress member. As the argument between these two leaders continued over the issue, AICC member and Odisha Sahaprabhari Shubhankar Sarkar and Congress leader Ganeshwar Behera present on the dais brought the situation under control after pacifying the two leaders. In the meanwhile, Congress leader Yudhishthir Das and another leader tried to prevent media persons from recording the visuals. Amid the confusion, Chand stopped his speech.
मोर काम अच्छे मो केवल मीटिंग टा शीघ्र कहि कि जिबार थिला सेमती किछि कहले आपण कोन कहितले ताले सेमती किछि कहले भाषण आधार बंद कर देले से 2 मिनिट भी कहि ना सेमती किछि जाय मोर सेवा मत मो आगे कोनोसी विरक्ति भाव से प्रकाश करि नांती आमे जहां को डाकिछु से माने कहिसंती संक्षेप करबा पे कहिछु जदी किए काहर कोन कोथरे मत निर्दिष्ट व्यक्तिगत मत अछि आपण तांकु पचारंतु आपण तांकु पचारंतु कां को जद कहिसन तांकु पचारंतु
मु स्वीकार करूची जे आमे बोधे जेतिके करिबा कथा 10 वर्ष भितरे आमे करि पारि नांती तेणु यथार्थरे आज सभापति एक मीटिंग डाकिजंती ताकू किपरि ग्रामांचल रे आमे प्रचारित करिबा.
The Congress party on Tuesday targeted the ruling BJD over the implementation of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act Manrega and said the state government had failed to execute the scheme properly in Odisha. The state unit of the age-old party, which convened a meeting in Bhubaneswar to commemorate completion of 10 years of Manrega, also criticized the BJD for the latter's failure on all fronts. Launching a scathic attack on BJD, senior Congress leader and leader of opposition Narsingh Mishra stated the ruling party only wanted its own schemes to run in the state so that it can strengthen its vote bank. Turning his attention inwards, Mishra urged the party leaders to sort out the differences and strengthen the party's base at grassroots level. Addressing the gathering, senior leader Niranjan Patnaik said, "Time has come for the party to reach out to the people." Denying his personal links with arrested Dhola Samanta brothers, BJD MLA Debashish Samantrai, who was seen sharing dais with the criminal at a program on Tuesday, denied the alleged political motive behind the arrest. Notably, it was said that the arrest of the criminal duo was politically motivated when the top political leaders like Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, Senior Congress leader Lalatendu Vidyadhar Mahapatra, Katak Baravati MLA Debashish Samantrai and MLA Rajashri Malik were seen sharing dais with the Sushil Dhola-Samanta. Pradhan had earlier clarified that he was not aware about the criminal antecedents of the Dhola-Samanta. Similarly, Mahapatra had said that he had gone there to encourage the blood donors. BJP earlier had questioned state government's inaction against the notorious criminals. Dhola Samanta brothers have spread their crime activities during the period of Naveen Patnaik as Home Minister, he had added.
कथा अछि तांको बड़ भाई 12 वर्ष धरि एब्सकॉन्डिंग अछंती किंतु सुशील धोला सामंत रेगुलर बेल रे एवं तांको विरुद्ध जहा केस थेला किछि केस ड्रॉप हेछि से आसी के रेगुलर साधारण सिटीजन हिसाब रे लीगल सिटीजन हिसाब रे कटक रहउथले सेति कोले तांकर बैकग्राउंड क्रिमिनल थाई पारे किंतु तांको विरुद्ध कोनोसी केस नथला जितेबाला आम मैंने भी जाऊलु युवक संघ निमंत्रण रे युवक संघ से एका नथिले अनेक प्रतिष्ठित व्यक्ति अच्छा जमी कौन राजनीतिक व्यक्ति चाप पकईदे यही प्रकार कार्यक्रम होना पुलिस पाखे तथ्य था.
The arrested Dhola Samanta brothers had connections with Uttar Pradesh Bahubali leader and Don Raja Bhaiya alias Raghuraj Pratap Singh, said sources at the Commissionerate Police on Tuesday. The sources added the D brothers told the investigation team that they had obtained the seized carbine and guns from Raja Bhaiya. The investigation will definitely look into for how long the D brothers have been in touch with the UP Don and what was the motive to bring the modern arms from outside the state, the sources added. Meanwhile, officials of the Income Tax Department quizzed the arrested D brothers who are on a 7-day remand with the Commissionerate Police. Sources said the IT department officials tried to elicit information from the D brothers regarding the source of the money that was seized from their house. The duo was quizzed by the IT department officials at Chauliaganj police station in Cuttack in the presence of senior police officials. In a related development, the Commissionerate Police has located Sushant Dharasamanta's house in Vizag, where he had been staying for a long time in the assumed name of Manoj Patnaik. 2 bank accounts of Patnaik having rupees 7 lakh in them have also been seized in Vizag. Source said Sushant had submitted the PAN card with his own photo, but with Manoj Patnaik as his name.
आमे मनी ट्रेल को देखुछु बस आमे सब देखुछु आमे पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट से तो कोऑर्डिनेट करछु से एबे किछ कहियो अकाउंट आमे भी बिना इन्वेस्टिगेट करछु मु भी कहि परिबे एना देखा जीवो बर्तन तो इंट्रोगेशन चलछि दी भाईंकर तापर कोआ जीवो
इनकम टैक्स को खबर दिया है छी ईडी रा तांकर माने वंस वी एस्टैब्लिश लिंकेज बिटवीन हिज असेट्स एंड क्रिमिनल एक्टिविटी then ED will come into picture. That is part of investigation. This is part of investigation, and as I said, we have a plan of action. And jemti jirare tanwanwa jinso bharibo, we will be modifying our plan of action.
In a major crackdown, police arrested 23 wanted members of the tender mafia, including Sefo, the brother of notorious gangster Tito, after conducting raids at various hideouts in Kendrapada late on Monday night. More than 13 cases are pending against Sefo, alias Syed Imran Ali. Kendrapada Superintendent of Police SP Nitinjit Singh said. IG Central RP Coach said police had launched a search operation since January to nab the tender mafia following complaints from different organizations. At least 30 guns and a large cache of ammunition were seized from their possession, he added. The operation will be intensified further in the coming days to put more criminals behind bars, Coach said. Following the arrest of hardened criminal and tender fixer Sushant Dharasamanta and Sushil Dharasamanta, the police have intensified the special operation against the tender mafia across the state. The State Crime Branch also prepared a list of tender fixers and is conducting raids on them. During the Senior Police Officers Conference last month, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik had asked of police officials to deal sternly with the tender mafia. The projects undertaken under Smart City Mission in Bhubaneswar will begin from July. This was informed by Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation BMC Commissioner Krishan Kumar, who held the first meeting after Centre declared Bhubaneswar as a smart city in the first phase. Kumar said the mandatory special purpose vehicle SPV would be formed soon to execute the projects. Official sources said while functionaries of Urban Development, Energy, PWD and Information and Technology departments will be appointed as directors of the SPV, experts from Odisha and other states would be given the role of independent directors. There will also be a finance officer of the SPV to look into the financial transactions, an officer stated. Sources said the SPV will be given powers to implement the proposed development projects. It will plan, appraise, approve, release funds, implement, manage, operate, monitor and evaluate smart city development projects.
आज स्मार्ट सिटी उपरे हमरो फर्स्ट मीटिंग टा थिला से मीटिंग उपरे हमरो मेनली जहा स्मार्ट सिटी कंपनी रो गठन हबो से कंपनी रे किए रहिबे ता उपरे डिस्कशन हेची.
MP Baijan Panda on Tuesday announced Golorahata village of Kendrapada as the model village and reviewed progress of development and administrative work. He also reviewed implementation of water, sanitation, education and health schemes in the village. Among others, Kendrapada Collector, Project Director and senior officials were present in the meeting. Panda told media persons, a thresher unit will be set up in the village, which will help farmers the most. Some projects are under the progress of getting approval, whereas approval of some is pending. Before wrapping up the news headlines once again, Baidyanathpur police arrest 3 more junior doctors, including president of MKCJ for thrashing journalist, assistant sub-inspector of local police station, auto rickshaw driver. Congress targets ruling BJD over implementation of Manrega, blames state government for failing to execute the scheme properly in Odisha. Arrested Dhora Samanta brothers had link with Don Raja Bhaiya, say sources at police commissionerate. Police arrests 23 wanted members of tender mafia, including Safo, brother of notorious gangster Tito, after conducting raids at various hideouts in Kendrapada. And Smart City mission projects in Bhubaneswar to begin from July, informs Bhubaneswar Municipal Corporation Commissioner. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.